Well, looky looky, what do we have here? Never mind the outrageous carpet, it could make you ill, but this is a vintage Maton. Not just the case. Let me pop it open and have a look. This is a Maton Pro 5880, I think they're called. Jazz, or something they called it, Pro 5880 Jazz. Lovely, really well kept cherry sunburst finish. They're Dimarzio pickups. It's basically a copy of a 335 Gibson, the ES-335, with the original little warranty booklet thingy. It is, yeah, one of only about 98 made. The headstock Maton inlay there is actually made out of abalone. Although it's faded a bit, it doesn't really look like that. Really nice low action. It plays really well. I'll have to plug it in and do a demo sometime. But if we have a look, get my hands right, the back is all sunburst as well. There we go, really nicely looked after, not too many marks on it. Right up the neck. All the hardware is German made Schaller, gold plated Schaller equipment. Very unusual bridge setup here. It's all functional, you can adjust all the height and intonation and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's got a nice, easy, playable, low action. The main difference would be in this thing that the neck is actually made of maple at the back. So it's a rosewood fretboard, but maple neck, and it makes it nice and strong. It doesn't seem to warp or go out of tune as easily as Gibsons and others with a mahogany neck. Sounds great. It's very similar to vintage Gibson style reissue pickup like the 58 or 57 Classics, whatever they call it, but a bit more punch out of these. And they're Dimarzios, not Maton pickups. As they didn't have a great rep, I think, earlier on, and this was a special option to get the Dimarzio pickups. So yeah, she looks really good. A few little marks here and there, but in really good condition for something made in 1983. So great Australian-made guitar, vintage, quite rare, but just plays so good that I'm happy just to pick it up and play it as a fairly regular guitar that I use now. This isn't a change to then what I usually grab, which is a Stratocaster Fender. It's nice to have this option without paying for a Gibson, because it's a lot cheaper than a Gibson, but sounds just as good. Plays well. Somebody has actually added that master volume control after the fact, aftermarket. We think that the seller from a shop wasn't sure, because they did come out with that option, and the knob looks exactly the same, but it wasn't on this exact model. So someone may have had it done in the factory, but we don't know. But here it is. I'll at some point plug it in and give it a bell on one of these amplifiers if I choose, the Fender or the Allbrick. We'll see how we go, but yeah, hope you enjoyed a brief look at it.